Yeah. Okay. Guys, my mom looked at me and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I was actually just Jay chilling, like just normal. And I looked at her, I was like, this is just me. She's like, "Oh." I'm like, like, come on, mom. Come on, Jody J. See, we gotta call her Jody J because you can't call her J Diddy anymore. Because, I mean, you can call her J Diddy. But, listen, I just got groceries and I went to the dispensary. I had $10 off because I had like one of those rewards. So I got a joint for $4. And I'm tired. So, yeah. But, yeah, leaving the house, Jody, are you okay? Like, Jody J. No. When am I ever okay? Like, you're really asking right now? I think I'm doing pretty fine right now. Anyway, we're going home. I really wish I got like a snacky, but I don't know what I want to eat. Ew, you know what I want? I want like a breakfast sandwich on a donut. I know it sounds really gross. I think I just need to go back to college for like a week and a half, and then we'll be okay. I worked at I worked at a cafe in, when I went to school in University of Rhode Island, and there was the gourmet donuts, and they used to do breakfast sandwiches on them. The place was actually, it was a new start. When I started, it was a brand new place, and the owner actually, he wanted to do it on campus, but he had to get a property a little bit off campus because he had got into some legal trouble with little kids when he was, a few years before that. And the thing is that the little kids that he got in legal trouble with actually were part of the friend group that I was part of in college. Isn't that such a small world? It was like something with their basketball team. I guess he was like their coach or something. I don't know. It's so funny how things happen, you know? You don't expect to meet everyone every day, and he just happened to be. I don't even know how I found that out. Fuck. Ah. Sorry. And try not to do that one day. Hello. Like, comment, subscribe if I should get one of those phone holder things for my car. It's not even my car, it's my dad's car. And that's why I refuse to put my phone holder in it, because he refuses to gas it up for me. So, and I only say that because like they tell me they're gonna do stuff, and then it comes time to it, and they're like, "No!" And I'm like, okay, I'll go walk 1.5 miles up to Cumbies to go get gas. Thank you. Guys, I did really well today. I really didn't even talk about my problems that much today. Think about it. We talked about other things. We didn't even talk about my problems that much. Who misses it? Who wants to talk about Courtney's problems? I do. I do. Who wasn't expecting that? What brand is your dad's car? My dad is, he loves his Saabs. He loves his Saabs. He loves his Saabs. So growing up, I think we started with a red convertible Saab. We've had so many different ones. We had a red convertible Saab. We have this guy. I don't know what this one is. I don't know. I'll show you guys when I get out. It's okay. As a sunroof, so I like that. And then there is another little black one that we had. And then, we had a long blue, it looked like an Easter egg. It was like, you know, like one of those like long roads. It wasn't like a normal, like little car, wagon. It was called a wagon. It's called a wagon. I don't know why it's called a wagon. Before that, we had this thing called the rodeo. It was the rodeo. and it was green, and my dad kept one of those like little knitted like Mexican blankets in the back seat, and it always smelled like sand in that car. And he would call it the bus. We'd hop in the bus. We'd get in the we know to get in the rodeo. So my dad like sobs, and unfortunately nowadays, we just drove by a spot where cops normally sit at. I have a thing where I have to look down every road or driveway that I pass by, because you don't know how many times I did not do that growing up, and then that was when a cop usually pulled out from behind me. So now I always check. Because if they see you putting your brakes on, they know you're trying. I think it's the thought that counts, you know. Cops, I know you guys are super like forgiving. It's the thought that counts, right? You gotta show the cop that you're trying. They're gonna help you out. All right. Anyway. Hey. Why'd I have to go 11 times? I don't know, guys. What's up? Papu! Papu! Like, I want to dress up in like a fun, like not like look cute dress up. Like, I want to play dress up. Like, I'm having this urge to play dress up. But like be the character. You know like, I love children, but you gotta be some kind of something to say, you know what? I'm gonna put on a different outfit and be a whole different person. You gotta be some kind of something, right? And I want to do that right now. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I love doing that shit. I have a cape at home that says Miss Courtney on it, and I have the matching superhero eyes. So I think I might put that on. Anyway, YouTube, am I getting blocked or banned for playing music again? Sorry. Someone earlier said, and I'm still nervous about it, that my subscribers are getting blocked. And I was like, wait, I don't want my subscribers to get blocked. I want you guys to be able to see stuff. But I don't know. You know what happens when you're like, I'm unsure if I understood that correctly? But it's like, I don't want to let it live in my head if it's incorrect. I'm really hungry. I only ate a banana today. Okay, and I left my water at home. I'm going to focus on the road for a little bit. Seems like something that should be important. My ADHD is really bad yeah. That's why I love my Volkswagen. Cause I could just put that shit in auto drive, and it would stop if there's a car slamming in front of me, right? But this guy's old school. This guy's old school. He's a manual. It's a manual. You can't even it's not stick though. We had stick shifts before. Yeah. I've never driven stick shift before. My dad was sexist, and he taught my brother how to drive stick, but he didn't teach me how to drive stick. And honestly, I think that if I learned how to drive stick, I would have been cooler. You know what I mean? Like, it would have just enhanced, the natural factor in me. It would have given me another thing to be if I could drive stick shift. But instead of driving stick shift, I used to sing the song, it's like, sit on a disco stick or something like that. Oh, let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Hey, let's play a love game, and a love game if you want more than you want. Then you want pain? Is that what it says? Till you win that game. Like, how come I was singing that? How come I was singing that and S, and M at 9? Katy Perry's I Kissed a Girl was like, oh my god. All we were allowed to sing from that song was Hot and Cold and Cherry Chapstick. Oh my god, there's a puppy. He's so cute. Let's take the wrong ride home, okay? Let's go for a little cruise. Let's have fun. Sorry. I don't even have nails. You all see. The other day, were actually healthy. I was just gonna push the cuticles back, just file it a little bit. And then came out the clippers. And that's when we went wrong. If you are ever sitting at home and you're like, I'm just gonna do my nails. File, right? Push the cuticle away, right? Do not bring out the clippers. Do not bring out the clippers. The car in front of me, you are slow as shit. But it's a Mazda 2, and I used to drive a Mazda 2. But I almost died in it a few times. So that's why I got the Volkswagen, but the Volkswagen got repoed. So now I'm driving the Saab. All right, and that's all I'm gonna talk about for my problems today. I'm really hungry. I was just at the grocery store, but like, I got my kale and my oat milk, and I was like, I gotta check out and sit down for a little bit. So I did. I got my car, and I tried to call this. I'm not working on it, but Copperoos stare me down. I always think when I drive past the cops in town, I feel like they always like look, and I'm like, are you just making sure I'm okay? Anyway, I was discriminated against for my just mental illnesses, and it was a pretty actually disgusting situation. Like, I'm just like, you are a shitty human being. Anyway, so I just called EEOC to see like what, like just to like share what happened, and they were like, we're gonna put this in, and then they were like, here's a link, like you have to check the schedule, see when it's available, and you'll have to schedule your own appointment. They're like, it's just so cutthroat getting there. And I was like, oh, okay. I gave up on it. I was like, I'm not sitting around checking my calendar for this appointment. I'm like, that's be stressful. So I just gave up on it. But they called me and they were like, hey, we wanna follow up with you on this. They made an appointment with me within like 5 months out, and since then it's just continued. They've continued, you know, other people have looked into it, whatever, but of course things take a long time. And my last update was 2 months ago, but I got an update that we're going to move forward with like another step, and they were just going to give me a time and date or contact me, but I've been contacted. So it's been 2 months since then, and like, of course, like, I'm like, Courtney, chill out. I'm like, every step has taken multiple months. It's okay. So I tried to call them to get an update, but then they gave me their like, you know, when I do this, I think you know what I'm saying, right? They're like, list like the numbers and like, you know, what department it is. I didn't know which department to pick. So honestly, I said, you know what? We tried. Now we know a little bit more about what this is going to be. Let's do it tomorrow. So that is going to be tomorrow's issue. That, and my credit card is a dumpster fire of a mess. Why, Courtney? Well, I stopped working, and I had planned to pay off my credit card in full 1 month, but then I had to stop working, and that is just as much as a student loan, and I can't pay it. And even if I do a monthly plan, I can't pay it. So I just don't know what to do, because I just don't know. And I'm like, you guys, like, I'm okay paying it in the future. I'm like, can we just put a pause until I can start paying it back? But I get that's not how it works, because, you know, they want to make money off people who don't have money, right? Because that makes sense. Like, let's ask someone for something they don't have, right? Because that's going to get them what they need, right? Seriously, stupid. So I don't know what I'm on, to be honest with you, and that's also why I'm talking about this on the internet, because maybe someone knows what to do. They know I've been in the hospital. They know I've told them all this shit, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we have some payment plan options if you want. And I'm like, I don't want a payment plan option. I want you guys to give me a few months to get my shit together, or because I'm a case where I'm like waiting to hear back from disability, I'm like, maybe we could just put a pause on it until I hear back from them. Like, maybe something like that. You know what I mean? I wish companies were like, let's touch base in the future. That'd be fine. Because it's like, bro, no matter what, you're not getting my money right now because it's not, I don't have it. I don't have it to give them. So anyway, I'm not gonna lie, having that stresses me out a lot. Where, because of things that have happened to me in the past, my assumption, this is what I think, and this is not true. I think that one day someone's gonna show up at my house with a mallet and I'm gonna be dead. I think someone's gonna destroy me. But no one's gonna show up to my house. No one's gonna yell at me. No one's gonna hurt me because they didn't pay a credit card bill. That happens in the mafia. That does not happen in real life, okay? That happens in the mafia. I'm not part of the mafia, okay? So, but they got something with like an attorney, and I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? Sue me for the money? I don't know how I don't understand how that, like, because if I give you the money, I'm not giving you my money, I'm giving you someone else's money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I can't loan it to pay it to you, but I'm like, first of all, it's fucking pennies to you. Second of all, take someone else. I'm like, where does the logic happen? Anyway. I think the more I realize, okay, it pisses me off because I'm like, dude, my parents didn't teach me shit. They still don't understand the system and how things work, and they don't understand how things are systematic. They're NPCs. And they handle their finances like their parents would have, but that doesn't work. So they're just flying. And I know how to move money, and I know how to pull money in, but I don't know how to hold on to money. And yeah, I'm still on it. So anyway, I can't even ask my parents. The point of my story is that I can't ask my parents what to do, because in the past year, every single thing my parents have done has gotten me into such a financial disaster. If I had not gone back to my parents' house, I would not be in such a financial disaster. And that's point blank period. I mean, they went ahead, started contacting companies on my behalf when I didn't know about it, and saying they were going to pay stuff and then never doing it. And I'm like, first of all, you can't open my mail and do that. That's illegal. That's a felony. Are anyone else's parents like this? Bro, come on. Now, is this what people mean when they say, oh, sucks when you have to move back home, you know, as an adult for a little bit. Like, whatever life takes you. I literally moved in, A, because I got really sick, and B, because I had left my ex, so I was literally going to be home for a month, and then it all happened so quickly. Anyway, anyone else? Is there anyone else? It's just me? God bless you. God bless you too. What are you talking about? No one knows. No one has any clue. I'm honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of just, I don't know. You know when you talk to yourself, oh my God, I'm having anxiety. You know when you talk to yourself and like your thoughts are just going and going and going? Like, that's what's happening. That's just what's happening. I'm talking about my problems. I was listening. If you didn't see, I think I just posted recently. There is this radio host from Sirius XM. I found out it's XM. It's Sirius XM. It's Lithium, and his name is like something random. Like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what his first name is, but it's something random. And I found him on Instagram, and he had he said something. Hi. He said something really funny. He said he's just really funny. And there were multiple times I'm driving. I didn't even realize I was on his channel. I'm laughing out loud. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? Like, this guy is so fucking random. I'm like, what is he talking about? But it's so funny because I'm like, actually, it's so real though. And there's three of us. Spider-Man, who's going first? You're welcome. she's like, calm down. And I'm like, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm like, I'm laughing here. And it's so funny. And so I was like, this guy's so random and he's so funny. And I'm like, I'm laughing so hard. And he said, he goes, is anyone out there listening? Goes, did anyone hear me? He goes, should I put out that proposal of, he goes, he was talking about sometimes you go into like a public area, like someone just smells foul and it could be their BO. He goes, maybe someone just hadn't bathed in a few weeks. He was like, or maybe you're at a concert. He goes, maybe someone just like let it out. He goes, maybe it was a gas. Maybe it was a gas that turned into a solid. He goes, sometimes we just don't know. I'm like, oh my God. So, I thought that was really freaking funny. And I commented on his Instagram and I said, sir, I am waiting for your, what'd I say? Something, there was like a scientific word for it. Your proposal or something like that. Of the toxic gases. I was like, you know what I mean. So we're waiting to see if they comment back. By the way, if this closes out, it's because I lost service, but I'm like just around the corner from my house. My name's Courtney, but I want to change it. My name's Courtney. My last name, Angers, looks like Angers. But I want to change it. I want to change it so bad. I know what I want to change it to, but I won't say that until it happens because I know if I say it before it does, it's going to jinx. Anyway, you know what's so funny? Growing up, I never would get angry, but my mother and father expressed their anger verbally, physically, externally, internally. My mom said some shit the other day and I was like, hey, do you want to sit down and do some DBT skills with me? It might help you. She goes, no, I just want to be pissed about it. I go, okay, can I tell my group about that on